Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to lesson 2 for the 5th week. So this week you are going to embark on the next lesson in writing, and let me introduce to you the introductory paragraph for an expository essay. Before we begin, here are the learning objectives for this week's lesson. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to write a hook for the expository essay. Second, students should be able to write the background information. And lastly, students should be able to write a complete thesis statement. So let us start with the introduction to the expository essay. An expository essay is a type of academic writing that aims to explain or to describe a particular topic, a process, or idea in a clear and concise way. Next, it does not set out to prove a point, but rather to provide a balanced view of its subject matter. Next, the expository essays are usually shorter assignments intended to test your composition skills or your understanding of a subject. Besides that, they tend to involve less research and original arguments than argumentative essays. Now here are the 10 examples of expository essay topics. The first one is the benefits of regular exercise. Second, the impact of social media on mental health. Next, the effects of climate change on the environment. Next one is the history of the internet. Next, the process of photosynthesis. Next one is the causes and effects of air pollution. Other than that, the importance of time management. Next is the role of technology in education. Next is the process of making chocolate. And lastly, the benefits of learning a second language. Moreover, the expository essays differ from other types of essays in that they do not require an original argument or thesis statement. Instead, they aim to provide a clear and concise explanation of a particular topic, process, or idea. Other than that, as you learned before, other types of essays such as persuasive essays, narrative essays, and descriptive essays have different goals and structures. The next part is I would like to introduce to you the 3 components of expository essay. For the expository essay, you need to have hooks. Next is you need to have comment and background information. And lastly, you need to include the thesis statement. Next is let us look at the example for expository essay. Did you know that the average person spends over 4 hours a day on their phone? This alarming statistic highlights the need for us to examine our relationship with technology. In today's digital age, smartphones have become an integral part of our lives. They allow us to stay connected with friends and family, access information, and perform a variety of tasks on the go. However, our dependence on smartphones has also led to several negative consequences, including decreased productivity, social isolation, and addiction. So the first sentence, starting from did you know that the average person spends over 4 hours a day on their phone, and this alarming statistic highlights anti-technology. These two sentences are for the hook for this expository essay. And then followed by the next one, in today's digital age, until of tasks on the go. These two are for the comment or background information. And lastly, starting from however, our dependence on smartphones, until social isolation and addiction. This is for the thesis statement. So by having all this will help the reader to understand what to expect from the rest of your essay. Now here are the 6 types of hooks you can use in your introductory paragraph. The first one is the rhetorical question. Have you ever wondered why some people are afraid of heights? Next is the quote. As the famous philosopher Aristotle once said, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Next is by giving surprising fact. Did you know that the world's largest snowflake on record was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick? The next one is by giving definition. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the word love is defined as a strong feeling of affection. Next is by giving anecdote. When I was a child, my grandfather used to tell me stories about his adventures as a sailor. Next example is by giving statistic. Studies show that over 80% of people who make New Year's resolutions fail to keep them. Alright, next we are going to move on to the next part. And here are the 3 sample introductory paragraphs on different expository topics. The first topic is the benefits of exercise. And the hook for this topic is, did you know that regular exercise can help you live longer and improve your quality of life? And the comment or the background information, exercise has been shown to have several positive effects on the body as we incorporate physical activity into our daily routine. And the thesis statement, the benefits include reducing the risk of chronic diseases, improving mental health, and increasing energy levels. So these are the 3 points that you can put in the thesis statement. Next topic is the impact of social media on mental health. And the hook is, have you ever felt anxious or depressed after spending time on social media? And the comment or the background information, social media has an impact on mental health and it has become an integral part of our lives. The thesis statement, hence, social media has also been linked to several negative mental health outcomes including increased anxiety, depression, and loneliness. So these are the 3 points that you can put in your expository essay. The third topic is the effects of climate change on the environment. And the hook, did you know that the Earth temperature has risen by 1 degree Celsius since the Industrial Revolution? And the comment or background information, climate change is one of the most pressing issues facing our planet today. And the thesis statement, therefore, climate change has already had several negative effects on the environment, including rising sea levels, more frequent natural disasters, and loss of biodiversity. So these are the 3 points that you can put in your thesis statement in your expository essay. Alright, now it is a time to get to see the in-class activity. And these are the 2 parts that you need to do for the in-class activity. For part A, you have to work in a group of 4 group members. And then next is you can choose one topic from the following topics. And then you need to write an introductory paragraph that consists of a hook. You can choose one from the examples given earlier. Second, you need to include the background information. And then you need to include the 3 points for the thesis statement. And for part B, you need to prepare slide presentation to be presented in the class. Now, here are the topics that you can choose for your expository essay. The first topic is the impacts of social media influences on public opinion. Second, the benefits of teamwork among university students. Third topic is ways to encourage punctuality among university students. And the next topic is the impacts of video games on students' cognitive development. Next, ways to encourage students to practice note-taking in class. Next one is the benefits of controlling food consumption in the diet. And last topic is ways to choose a suitable career after graduating. Before we end our lesson today and right after watching this video, it is time for a quick quiz to check your understanding of the lesson you have learned today. So first, you need to use your phone and scan the QR code. Second, the code will bring you directly to the Google form. Next is you need to follow the instructions given in the Google form. And lastly, you need to answer all questions. That's all. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. I will see you again in the next lesson.